By now, we all know Zohran Mamdani, the 33-year-old mayor of New York. He's a democratic socialist, the son of Ugandan immigrants, and he's one of the biggest progressive upsets in recent American political history. By every measure, he's the future of the Democratic Party that Republicans are most terrified about, which is probably why the old terrible football coach, Senator Tommy Tuberville of Alabama, when he looked at a photo of Mamdani hosting a Ramadan iftar dinner at City Hall, he decided to put it next to a photo of the Twin Towers burning. Tuberville reposted an account called End Wokeness, which is exactly the kind of account you'd expect to find if you've ever argued with someone at Thanksgiving, that put Mamdani's photo next to the 9/11 attacks, with the caption that the two events were less than 25 years apart. Tuberville, though, even added more context. His context, quote, "The enemy is inside the gates," end quote. The enemy, the democratically elected mayor of the largest city in the United States, who hosted a dinner during Ramadan for New Yorkers in New York City, the city that actually survived the actual terrorist attack. And Alabama Tuberville is using it as a prop. But that's not all. Texas Congressman Brandon Gill, he called the iftar dinner stomach-churning and truly repulsive. He looked at a mayor that was breaking bread with his constituents during a religious holiday and felt his stomach turn. Some people, they're haunted by genuine horrors. Brandon Gill, haunted by community dinners. Democrats, they're right. They've called it vicious and racist. But Mamdani's response was the one that deserved to go everywhere. He said, "Let there be as much outrage from politicians in Washington when kids go hungry as there is when I break bread with New Yorkers." It's like the perfect quote. Because you have Republicans using 9/11 and using that imagery to smear a Muslim American that was duly elected because he was hosting a dinner while children go hungry in the very country they represent. Tommy Tuberville, by the way, he's the one that held up military promotions for almost a year over abortion. He didn't have time for that outrage. But a Ramadan dinner? Fire up the stock images. And the larger point here, Tuberville, he handed Mamdani a national platform and gave him extra sympathy. The party that keeps saying never forget used 9/11 to attack a Muslim mayor for feeding people. I mean, every Muslim American voter in a swing district just watched all that happen. And Mamdani got to respond with one of the cleanest and best political lines of the year. Thankfully, this is what, for Tuberville and the rest of the Republicans, this is what losing looks like before you even know you're losing. Let's keep them on the losing side.
They called it closed, filed away, forgotten. But some truths don't stay buried. Time doesn't erase guilt. A reckoning is always just around the corner. A death in Arcadia. Justice has a long memory.